On this video, bikers took my Harley.
This is the Old Guy Network.
Yep. And before we get started, just check out the Old Guy Network shop. There are t-shirts, hoodies, cups, travel mugs, all kinds of great stuff. There's a link in the description. Welcome back to the Old Guy Network. I'm the Old Guy, the OGJ, and you know who you are. And hey, I've got the day off today because, well, we're getting a snowstorm here in Maine, so I thought I'd make the best of it and do another video. Why not? We've had a little difficulty here in the great state of Maine, and in other states all over the country. That nasty COVID has reared its ugly head once again, and you can see how my beard is all messed up here. It's because I've been wearing a mask for the past few days. It's to ensure the health of our customers at the place where I work, and also the staff, myself. I mean, it's a good idea, and so that's why it looks all funky like this. I'm probably going to shave the darn thing off if I have to keep wearing the mask much longer. But that's the way it is. And today, on top of that, the weather is absolutely horrific. So it gave me a chance to let you know what's going on here. And yeah, the thumbnail for this video is a little misleading. It's clickbait. I'll admit that. It really is. Bikers did come to my house and take my Harley, but they had every right to do that because I finally sold my Harley Davidson. It was a 1984 FXRT, and if you've been to this channel before, you've seen it in the background. It's been in the shed, it's been in my house, it's been outside of the shed, and I never really got the time to do what I wanted to do with the bike. Bought it about 9 years ago and had every intention of making this thing just a beautiful motorcycle. I got very close. If you look up here, you'll see I got very, very close to putting this thing back together, but I never got the wiring harness right, and it just sat here and sat until a very nice gentleman who's involved with a motorcycle club here in Maine called Gary Owen. And if you are not familiar with the name Gary Owen, it has a rich military history, one that I'm not qualified to talk about because I don't know as much as I really should about it. But hopefully we're going to get one of the members, maybe a few of the members, to explain that on a future video. I had planned on doing that here, but there just wasn't time. But anyway, one of the members of Gary Owen MC here in Maine heard about the bike, came over, looked at it, said, I got to have this thing. And he's already started working on it. He just picked it up yesterday. He's already working on it. He has promised to send some pictures. And if I get to the point where I have more reliable transportation, I'm actually going to go out to where he is working on it, and hopefully we'll get some pictures, get some video, and he can explain just what Gary Owen MC is. I bring them up not just because they bought the bike, but because the way I was introduced to them was where I work, Mad Cat and Company. They actually came in and did a fundraiser one day. It was on a Saturday, or I believe it was on a Saturday. Doesn't really matter. But it was an all evening event from 5 to closing. They brought in bands, they held raffles, and they raised around $4,000 that day. And that money is going to veterans who can't afford their heating oil. They're going to buy heating oil with it, well, they already have, and supply that heating oil to veterans who couldn't afford it. That is an incredible thing. And so my hat's off to these guys. They're an incredible, wonderful group of people, and they like to have fun, they like to ride their bikes, and they like to help out veterans. Now, not everybody in the organization is a veteran, but they're all veteran supporters. And so I think that's pretty cool. And like I said, I'm going to try to do some videos, even if we don't get any pictures of the bike, which I'm sure we're going to. I want to sit down with these guys and talk about, what they do, where the name Gary Owen came from. And if you know anything about Gary Owen, not to be confused with Gary Owens, who was a broadcaster back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and so forth. That's not the same guy. But if you know anything about Gary Owen as far as military, leave a comment. I'd love to know more. And hopefully we're going to be able to do that. So yeah, I apologize for clickbait. Bikers did take my bike, but I sold it to them. So, that's the way it is. I've got more unboxings planned. If you probably saw the last video, I did an unboxing of a Ryobi bandsaw, and I'm in the process now of mounting that to a stand that I already had here. And I've got another tool in mind that I want to get. Now that I've sold the motorcycle, I think I have some money to buy some tools. So we're going to be doing some more unboxings, and those will be coming up on a future video. That's going to do it for this video. Very short, very sweet, and I want to thank the guys from Gary Owen MC here in Maine, and I'll let them know how much I appreciate them, and I hope to talk to them again really, really soon. So that's going to do it from deep here in the trailer hood for the Old Guy Network. I'm the Old Guy, I'm the OG, and I'm out.